After years of fighting to keep the 523 crosswind runway at Western Nebraska Regional Airport, bid requests will go out next month on a $6.5 million repaving project approved by federal authorities. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, as long-term cost-saving recommendations, government officials had recommended removal of Western Nebraska Regional Airports crosswinds runway over replacement. But following years of going back and forth on the viability of the runway, at one point, they had even recommended narrowing and shortening the runway. Airport manager Raul Aguayo said they were able to convince the feds of the importance of the runway for safety and for the increased number of diversion flights, and in the end, approved repaving the crosswind runway at its current length and width.
We'll open bids like mid-March. We expect the project to be about $6.5 million, so we're excited for that. We fought really hard to keep that runway at its current dimensions, so it's a big win for our little airport. We're also hoping that if the feds continue on their current trend, that they may pay 100% of this project this year, so we're excited about that.
The airport's portion of the total project would be $650,000. Sticking with air travel, as the cities of Chadron and Alliance once again are going separate directions with their recommendations for essential air service. Earlier this month, Chadron officials picked Southern Airways as their choice, citing pilot shortage issues that led to flight cancellations by Boutique Air, while this week, the Alliance City Council voted in favor of continuing with Denver Air Connection. Alliance Mayor Mike Daphne tells KNEB News after the problems experienced with the prior airline, Denver Air Connection came in and did what they would do.
Our delays dropped basically down to zero. Enplanements were up until the pandemic hit, and everybody was just real satisfied with the service that they were providing.
One other advantage for staying with the current provider is the fact that Denver Air Connection keeps their aircraft in Alliance overnight, which provides better reliability, and the company purchases fuel from the city. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer is in with your Thursday evening forecast. He'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
No matter what the groundhog says, you'll be mowing before you know it this spring. The best way to make sure you're ready for the first blades of grass is to take advantage of Sandberg Honda's Spring Tune-Up Special. From now until May 31st, schedule your lawnmower tune-up and receive free pickup and delivery in Scottsbluff and Gering. As a bonus, schedule service by March 10th and save with the Early Bird Special. Call Sandberg Honda at 436-2179 for details and to schedule your spring lawnmower tune-up today.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with clear skies tonight and then a few clouds overnight. And as we get towards the early morning hours, we'll have some clouds around, and then those will clear out again as we go through the afternoon hours tomorrow. It's going to still remain relatively cold. Now, cold is relative to what we've been. It's not going to be cold, but still below normal temperatures. A couple of days we're going to turn milder. Breezy to windy at times as well, unfortunately, and then a storm system maybe the middle of next week that we'll keep an eye on. Another morning of below zero temperatures, high of 27 yesterday, still well below normal out there. Nothing in the rain gauge. We're at 79 hundredths for the month, 96 hundredths for the year, a little bit above normal. Again, these temps continue to come up, upper teens, mid and upper teens in eastern Nebraska, teens in the high country, the warmest right in between where we're at, but still not that warm. Temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s out here for most of us. 19 in Valentine, 18 in Alliance. Winds out of the west, southwest, west, northwest, generally a westerly direction and under 10 miles an hour, but still enough to drop wind chills down into the single digits here across the region. Let's take a look at our bus stop forecast tomorrow. Hopping out on the bus with cloudy skies, probably about 6 degrees when you get on the bus in the morning. It is certainly going to be cold. Then as we come home, about 37 or so with mostly sunny skies. We kick some of those clouds out of here. Futurecast tonight shows just a few clouds, a couple of very light snow showers off to the south and west of us. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing with increasing clouds as we go through the overnight hours towards morning. Temperatures in the single digits, above or below zero again. For tomorrow, then, we're going to be dealing with a few clouds to start the morning. Again, a band of clouds, maybe a flurry. Again, not anything like the amount of snow showers we had out there this morning. Those were a little bit of a surprise, a bit more activity than what we expected. Then clearing skies, then another round of clouds and a few snow showers off to the north of us for Friday night into early Saturday morning. High temperatures tomorrow going to be a little better in the 30s out there to near 40 degrees, getting closer to normal. Still well below normal, though, for this time of year. Not really much coming in the way of precip. Everybody should be under an inch of snow, a dusting at best at any one location, as it is going to remain pretty dry out there. Tonight, then, 2 degrees with mostly clear skies, light and variable winds. For tomorrow, how about 38 with morning clouds, afternoon sun, breezy tomorrow as well. Winds out of the west-southwest, 15 to 25. We're going to see gusts over 40. It's going to be windier off to the west of us, but we're going to have a pretty good amount of breezes here in the region. Some flurries around Saturday as we're going to be a little cooler, but still in the upper 30s, mid-30s on Sunday and windy. Then those winds are going to help push temps up Monday into Tuesday. We could be in the low 50s by Tuesday. And then that system by the middle of next week comes in. We'll watch for the possibility of some late day snow showers on Wednesday into Thursday. High temperatures by Thursday, though, only back into the low 30s. So as we cool back down again, all in all, temperatures pretty much below normal for most of the next 7 days.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
Welcome back. Nebraska taxpayers who want to claim an income tax credit for some of the property taxes they paid have a new tool to help them calculate what they're owed. State Tax Commissioner Tony Fulton says it's available at the State Department of Revenue's website at revenue.nebraska.gov. The feature on the website is called the Nebraska School District Property Tax Lookup Tool. Taxpayers who want to find what they are owed need to plug in the county where their property is located, the parcel number for the property, and their property tax statement year. Well, Nebraska expects more than 60,000 doses of coronavirus vaccines to be available in the state this week. The State Department of Health and Human Services said it expects to receive just under 60,000 doses of the vaccine this week as officials continue to focus on vaccinating everyone 65 and older across Nebraska. It's not yet clear how many doses will be allocated this week to a new federal program that is distributing some virus shots through select pharmacies. Last week, that program received 5,700 doses of the vaccine. And University of Wyoming trustees decided on Wednesday to eliminate 11 academic programs to save money amid a state budget crunch. Programs to be cut include bachelor's degrees in business administration, journalism, and secondary French, German, and Spanish education. Minors in business and master's programs in psychology, chemistry teaching, and history teaching also will be cut. A master's program in creative writing and bachelor's and master's programs in American studies will remain for now, despite being considered for elimination. University President Ed Seidel warns more cuts are coming. Students in programs facing elimination will be allowed to complete their degrees. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell in with another signing from the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I love that. Right after the break.
Orthopedics is key to managing and treating bone and joint pain, which most of us experience in our lifetime. Morrill County Community Hospital and their clinics are here to help. Mikhail Taylor, MD, is now welcoming new patients from hand surgery, sports medicine, and fractures and injuries. Mikhail Taylor is specialized in upper and lower extremities, and with her expertise, you're assured the highest quality health care service possible. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska, exceptional care right here at home.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Roosevelt Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the Great Big Small Bank.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
A big signing from the college, the Cougar schedule, and some big basketball games coming up this weekend. First, our basketball schedule for the next 2 days, a couple single game broadcast. The final regular season game for both teams tomorrow night with the Scottsbluff boys hosting Gearing, and then on Saturday it'll be that Scottsbluff girls district final. They'll be at home with the opponent right now still to be determined. Gearing, they're going to be right on the cutoff line for the top 16. Their fate won't be decided until late tonight or early tomorrow morning when the NSAA releases those district final matchups. Now, quickly looking ahead to next week, we'll have all three games from the boys B8 tournament right here on KNEB.TV. One of the real good dudes last night continuing to take positive steps for his future. Cougar baseball player Paul Panduro signed with Division II Pittsburgh State out of Pittsburgh, Kansas, an NAIA school.
At first, when Coach Jones mentioned Pitt State, I was like, where was that at? And he's like, it's in Kansas, like southeast of Kansas. And Coach Fernelli, he ended up calling me in December area, and he said, hey, you should make a visit, come down here in January. And I was like, for sure. So we went there. The first thing I noticed about the town is that they're really supportive of the school. Nothing Kansas University, Kansas State, nothing. Just pure Pitt State University. They had 3 restaurants with the colors, with the logos and everything. Every corner we stopped by had a gorilla. Every corner. There's probably more gorillas than there is people. It was really crazy. And yeah.
Now this next clip is so positive. Baseball and the chance to chase a dream? Sure, of course, but how about just being in a position to make the big picture of life happen for yourself?
Going to Pitt State is going to do a lot of things for me. It's going to open new beginnings, new doors, even get a degree, in criminal justice. And being the first person to go to college in my family is really important, and I just want to make my parents happy by going to Pitt State, getting my degree, and hopefully keep continuing my baseball career.
The support for Paul last night was tremendous. The Cougar baseball team was out, as were his 3 head coaches. Cougar coach Mike Jones, Wesco Zephyr skippers, and Scottsbluff High coaches Jeremiah Luber and Mark Moran.
You guys are, they meant everything for my baseball career, everything. Coach Jones been there since I was 8 years old, going to camps. Coach Moran's been there since I was a freshman in high school. Luber been there since playing with the Zephyrs, my head coach for the Zephyrs. They just helped me a lot to be a better man, to be better in baseball, and I'm just really proud to have them in my life.
Paul said he came to the Cougars throwing low to mid 80s on the mound. Now he's mid 90s, maybe low 90s, somewhere right in there. His college coach, Mike Jones, a huge reason why.
Yeah, it's great for Paul. Everything he's accomplished, he's put in all the hard work. He's done all the work that he's supposed to do, and now it's starting to pay off for him. He's still got a lot of things I still want to see him accomplish, that's for sure. But I'm extremely proud of him. And the entire town of Scottsbluff, the whole Panhandle, just to see a guy come from our area and become the guy that he's become, it's a special day, yeah.
Panduro and the Cougars open this weekend in the state of Kansas. Then this summer, Paul will play for the Pioneers. He's a former Wesco Zephyr and also a key contributor back in the day for the Scottsbluff football program. Couldn't be happier for a young man, Paul Panduro, signing to play at Pittsburgh State. Cougar baseball in Kansas, mentioned that. Cougar softball, they're opening their season in Texas over the weekend. How about Cougar volleyball, a top 10 squad? They're on the road, while the 2 basketball teams are here for games tomorrow night against McCook. Chuck will be on the road with volleyball broadcast this weekend on KOZY 1013. That'll do it for today. The latest from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan coming back with more right after this on KNEB.TV.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff City Council has signed off on a request to waive all overdue fines at the lead Scottsbluff Public Library. Library Director Aaron Aschenbrunner says the American Library Association has passed a resolution recognizing late fees and fines as a form of social inequality.
And it really is just a burden on our lower income families, and that is exactly the people we are striving to help the most. So I feel like it would just be a really good opportunity for us to help our community out.
She also notes that the Scottsbluff Library already has 2 fine-free days each week and have been waiving the majority of late fees due to COVID. Fines will still be assessed for lost or damaged items. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.